Hey there, Mary Sheila, BioYouth Labs. And I'm talking about the joints. And I want to talk about the joints and hydration, right? Now, the reason I think this is so important is because you might be watching this and you might say, I'm actually really good with my drinking my water. Woohoo! I pretty much am too. But you might also be watching this and say, yeah, she's talking about me. I do not drink enough water. I don't even like the taste of water. I could tell you all the things that I hear sometimes. But so this is for you either way, because if you are a good water drinker, you'll learn some new things. And if you're not, you're going to be inspired to grab your water bottle after this, I hope. But I'm talking about in relation to our joints. Our joints, even just take our spine, right? In between each of our vertebrae, we've got discs. And during the day, our discs, some of the fluid leaks out and it doesn't go that much, but we shrink a little bit. We go to sleep and they kind of refill, right? So we want to make sure we have adequate waters to do all of that, right? So we are 70% water. We are 70% water, like our planet Earth. Wonderful connection. And just like the Earth, we need good, clean waters, right? We need good, clean rivers and oceans and streams for our own livelihood and for our inner ecosystem. And so one of the things that our bodies are doing is it's constantly transporting nutrients, right? All of our rivers and streams are transporting nutrients to all of our tissues. And then we are transporting wastes through those same channels, right? And through some different channels too, like our lymphatic. So we need to make sure that we are really supporting the elimination process, because things can get backed up, just like in a stream. When you ever see a stream, it hasn't rained in a while, it doesn't look very nice. It starts growing things. There's a lot of stuff, and it just starts getting really nice when it flows. So hydration will help us to detoxify and eliminate waste products. We don't want them building up in any of our nooks and crannies or joints or wherever. We want things to drain and to keep moving. So hydration is key. So let me give you a couple important things about hydration. Number one, yes, it's true, water is best. It just is. I mean, it's better than sparkling water. Sparkling water is fine. I drink sparkling water at night, in the evening when I want to jazz up my water from drinking it during the day, but try to drink regular water most of the time. Best to drink in between meals and not with your meals. So you don't want to have more than like 4 ounces of water with a meal. You want to drink it in between. And if you're like listening to this saying, well, that's the only time I drink water is when I eat. So a great thing that I think is helpful to get into the habit is, let's say you're eating at 12 o'clock, then set a timer for like 2 or 2:30 and start drinking more water than in between meal. Start drinking water right when you wake up in the morning. Get a good glass or 2 in the morning before you have any of your morning ritualistic beverages like coffee or tea or whatever. And then, eat whenever until you eat your breakfast, hydrate. And then when you eat your first meal, hydrate a couple hours after that, right? So you just want to stay hydrated, because that is going to help things to move. It's going to feed your body. Your blood is going to have more flow and more volume to get where it needs to go. And you're also going to be able to move waste products better that could get into places and create buildup. So what we're really wanting to do is keep our inner waters moving to support our muscular skeletal system, which our joints are included there. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. If you have any tricks around drinking water, I'll actually just tell you one other little trick that one of my clients, well, actually, I apparently told my client, well, I did tell her, but told her, why don't you put a rubber band on the bottom of your water bottle, 2 rubber bands. And when you're finished your first one, you put the rubber band up and then you refill it. And then when you put the second one up, you'll know you've drank both bottles. And it was so fun for her to really track her water that way. So you might do something like that. I'm sure there's apps for drinking water. And sometimes you can make tea, like herbal teas are good too. Eating lots of carbohydrates, like vegetables, often have a lot of water in them. They're hydrating. And so, yeah, so it's easy ways to get water. Carry a water bottle, get one if you already have one. Most people have them these days. I have a lot of them, but I try to keep them filled up. I usually always have one. It sits next to me in bed. If I have to wake up, I can just drink water. When I wake up in the morning, I can drink water. When I go out in my car, it's in the, right there in my little cup holder, so I can drink while I'm driving or when I'm at a stop sign. Anyways, you got the message. Hope you have a great day. Let me know how you like to hydrate, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.